DeepSeek is an AI chatbot that has been taking the world by storm right now. But it first released in November of 2023, so why is it only becoming famous at this point? Well, it's time to find out. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mr. Encyclopedia, where today is actually the first episode of a new series I'm starting called AI Chatbots. And today's topic is on DeepSeek. If you haven't subscribed already, I would highly suggest and recommend you to do it, as I spend a lot of time making these quality videos. But for now, let's get started with this video. Stay tuned. So the reason why DeepSeek actually rose to fame currently, even though it was released over 1 year ago, is because of this R1 feature. The R1 feature that I just selected was actually released globally in January of 2025, and this R1 feature just allows one to actually think critically and allows the chatbot to think in such a way so they can provide users with the best possible input. However, this input, it does not just occur for all circumstances. There are some factors for a user's input to actually work and produce the output that's required from this R1 feature. For instance, it mainly relies on mathematical context, maybe coding, but also if you have debating issues, so it doesn't work for everything. And there's also a search feature over here, and search feature basically just checks all over the web for your information, just like how ChatGPT or Copilot or other AIs have done it. However, it's not as popular as R1 feature, but I can't really show the search feature at this moment because it is becoming used a lot and it is running into problems. The R1 feature is actually the most powerful, and it's the reason why it grows to such fame. So let's just test out with that. How good really is DeepSeek with the R1 feature? So for that, let's just say, for example, I want to debate about AI pros and cons. Give me a structure so that you can maybe build up off of that. So let's say I entered that and I clicked on that thinking R1 button. So as you can see here, the difference between the DeepSeek and ChatGPT or any other AI chatbots is this. Using the R1 feature, you can see its thought process, and you can see how much it thought of, like how much time it took. So here it took 9 seconds, and it gives us a very narrative-like answer, and it's very in-depth. I really liked about that. But the reason why I also liked is that it shows us through its thinking process, and it uses different databases from across the web to actually understand the sections. So let's say the introduction, let's say here, first the introduction to set the stage and grab attention, defining hook, and then it talks about how it should want to structure its pros and cons, and then like that, and then the rebuttals and the conclusion. And of course here, sometimes it also does this, which should I include something about specific examples to strengthen arguments. The user might need that, and so this is basically its thinking process so that we can understand how it gave its input, or actually its output, and not just receive the output, just like any other AI chatbot. And here is the final output, and obviously you would read this, but I really liked how they gave the input structure, and also like how the output should be structured in sort of way, and how the thought process was on that. So that's mainly the reason why it's much different. Now, numerous AI companies are planning to copy this R1 feature straight from DeepSeek, and it does make sense because this feature was the primary reason why this application or this AI chatbot rose to fame in so quickly just this past month, and has been on worldwide reports and news ever since then, and even on this video too. So it does make sense, but if you think about it from other terms or in another scenario, DeepSeek is essentially this exact same copy of any other AI chatbot. It uses the same functions, features. It just added this R1 so they can make a much more philosophical question, or it can answer it such a philosophical way, just like a human would do it. You would think about it, process it, and then answer it, rather than just in a robotic manner that many others do. So it does make sense why this is such important. However, it's not just important right now. It's important for future missions such as the Mars colonizations and any other that really requires the thought process that sometimes humans just cannot make. So essentially, the goal of DeepSeek, I would say, is in the future it could be utilized if it isn't banned by so many countries, which it currently is. However, if it's not banned, it could be utilized for a better benefit rather than just for competitive purposes. And as always, thank you so much for watching my video about DeepSeek, and please be on the lookout for future videos about AI chatbots in this new series, as I'm planning to make some more very, very soon. And if you haven't already, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, as it would act as a great motivation for me to record much more videos just like this. And until then, thank you so much. See you.